guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hey guys, so I have this awesome Twin Flame pick a card reading for piles. Look at all these cards. I mean, they're massive, very in-depth, probably one of the most epic pick a cards you will ever see. And there's activations that come with them, self-care messages, personal messages, basically everything. And there will be like meditations that go with each pile too, and a meditation to do shortly before picking your piles. So yeah, here's pile number 1, here's pile number 2, here's pile number 3, and pile number 4. We have amethyst, celestite, clear quartz, and Lemurian quartz. All right, I'll see you in the reading.
Hello, pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So you guys picked the celestite heart. And we have a lot of cards to get through for you guys, but I'm really excited. And so what I start with is the self-development and what you're needing to know from your guides. And then we go into the more romantic messages and the signs and the messages from your twin flames, things like that. So let's get started. I will save your activations for later. I also have signs here. So whatever signs they are, I will have those over here as well. So let's get started. Mountain lights. Kindred spirits, open like the lotus, the crystal path, the oracle card. All right, so we have mountain lights. A lot of you could be drawn to Mount Shasta or different mountains. I'm feeling like pile 2, a lot of you are starseeds. With the mountain lights card, we have light beings, we have portals, and we have subtle energies. So I feel like a lot of you this month are picking up on these subtle energies. A lot of you could be traveling to these portal spots, these vortex areas. Even if you connected through bilocation, if you don't know what that is, I'll try to find a how-to video and link it down below for you guys, pile number 2. But it's a great way to work with your light body and travel places that you may be limited from because of what's going on in the world at this time. But you can actually just set the intention to channel into your favorite vortex areas, such as Mount Shasta or Arizona, Sedona, or different vortex access points on the earth, and channel in those energies or channel in the light beings that coincide there within those portals, the subtle energies from those structures in and of themselves, like Mount Shasta, Talos, those kinds of things. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Kindred spirits. Okay, so I'm feeling a lot of kind of like mistrust within friendships and things, because we have kindred spirits in the reverse, and this is spirit companions, guides, and comfort. You may not be trusting your guides, or you may not be feeling like they're there, or maybe you feel like you're imagining it, but I promise you they are there, and they're trying to communicate with you, especially through this reading. They're wanting you to do some sort of ritual where you light a candle safely and bring in your ancestors, call on your ancestors, your guides, your beings of light of the highest light, love, and good for you. Sit with a notebook and a pen close by and see when you ask questions what messages come through, or if you just allow the energies and the beings to communicate to you, see what messages come through. This might be a good thing to do with the new moon and the solar eclipse that we have coming up, because I do know that's coming on the 12th or the 14th, I believe. And we also have those energies jam-packed into this reading, along with the planetary alignments on December 21st of this year. That's going to open up a whole plethora of information and spirituality and awakenings within people. And so they can step into their mission, help anchor in New Earth. So really getting a good relationship going with your guides, communicating with them. It will be quite crucial this next month and going into next year. So great message here. It's really asking you to come into your own, like blossom. This is the flowering spirit. This is revelations, and this is maturity. So I feel like you're going to be coming into more and more spiritual maturity, really blossoming, really shining your light more and more. I'm seeing 3 beings specifically that work very, very closely with you guys, pile number 2. And maybe working with flowers would be a good idea. or calling in the spirit of the flowers. But I feel like a lot of like aha moments for you guys and a lot of spiritual maturity. Working with the fairies as well would be very beneficial for you, calling them in. They help with abundance and they also help with problem solving is what I'm being told. We have the crystal path. This is mineral spirits. Oh, you guys have a lot of different beings around you. That's why I'm seeing them like the multidimensionality. Like look at all these beings here. The light, look at all these lights and the beings here swarming around these access points. Working with water, also working with water, definitely, and fire. The crystal path, these are mineral spirits and these are crystal beings. So yeah, working with crystals. Celestite would be a great crystal to work with. And I'm also hearing moldavite and pyrite. So moldavite and pyrite as well. This is pyrite. It's fool's gold. It's great for channeling and grounding. And then we have moldavite, which is an extraterrestrial crystal. So moldavite too, or whatever you're drawn to. But yeah, there's definitely beings within your crystals. They're wanting you to communicate with them. They're wanting you to communicate with the minerals as well. So not just crystals, also like minerals, and then also with flowers, water, light beings, candles, and fire. Yeah, and water. If I didn't say that, I think I did. Sage your space. They're saying to sage your space. So if you can use sage or Palo Santo safely around your home or wherever you reside would be very beneficial for you. You guys are going to be really like psychic or coming into psychic gifts is what I'm getting. This is sacred living. Yeah, your living space. Spirit speaking. Yeah, the spirits are going to start really speaking through you, giving you messages. You might receive like downloads or aha moments and think that they're your own, but actually that's your guide speaking through you. And intervention. Yeah, they're going to be intervening here, really trying to get your attention, show you different signs. And this will really help you along your path and your journey. I'm feeling like a huge connection with the earth, which is so funny because we have this mountain card. And then we also have earth pulsing. And look, we have the lotus flower. You guys are gems, by the way. That gem just stuck to my finger, which means you're coming into balance. And you guys really are balanced. And you guys are gems. Open like the lotus and the creative peony. So you guys are really blossoming here, especially when it comes to your creativity and your consciousness and understanding like that you are a being of light and that you are very multidimensional and shining yourself outwards, like letting yourself be seen as this beautiful flower that you are. We have earth pulsing, which is connection to Gaia, which yeah, here's portals. We have portals here, connecting with portals. All right, let's get into these mission cards. Okay, so let's get into these cards. Pile 2, we have Earth Pulsing. So this is Pulse of the Mother. So connecting with Mother Gaia. This is asking you to slow down and really connect with nature. Getting grounded. See how this person's channeling the mountain? Like there's literally a stream of knowledge coming in from the mountains. So I feel like connecting to mountains is crucial for you, Pile 2. There's going to be a lot of messages and I think a lot of grounded energy, strength, foundation that you're needing ever so badly right now. And that's going to be channeled through when you do this with the mountain. The courageous peony, again, is understanding your multifaceted, your unique nature. It's allowing yourself to be seen to the world. We have big picture thinking in the reverse. This is Pleiadian energy. So I feel like the Pleiadians are going to be working very, very closely with you this month. You're a visionary and you receive so many inspired ideas, and a lot of these are provided by the Pleiadians. So working and getting in contact with your beings of light, your Pleiadians, brothers and sisters, they're going to show you visions like this. They're going to show you otherworldly worlds that you could have never even possibly imagined before. And it's just going to be more and more expansive. A lot of you might be artists. A lot of you might be inventors. A lot of you might be just very, very drawn to the arts, such as music and just doing and creating your own things. And this is like the big picture. Like you already see the big picture of New Earth and you know how to anchor it down to the earth. And by channeling the mountains and by connecting with Gaia and feeling her heartbeat, you guys will lock in heartbeats, and you'll be able to bring these higher dimensional thoughts, creations, ideas, imaginations, and anchor them that much more easily, because Gaia is working with you, and so are the Pleiadians, and it's like locked in, and you're the channel in between. You got the love. This is Hadarian energy. Could be codependency. So maybe you guys are working through codependency, and this is asking you to set more boundaries where you need to for yourself. Especially when it comes to like getting grounded, I feel like you're going to have to say no to some people to take time out for yourself to get connected with nature here is what I'm getting. We have the breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. This is going to be you breathing, relaxing, and letting go of control. Because the universe and the cosmos has got you. You don't need to get them. They got you, and they want you to know that through this message. And you're literally doing a double mission here, which is why rest and grounding and connection to Mother Nature is so important right now. You have 2 missions while you're here, at least, if not more. So this is double mission. You're a light worker starseed. Yeah, so you guys are starseeds. If you were even doubting it, it says right here, if you are ever wanting to find out which starseed you are, because you were probably from many different origins, but I do starseed origins readings. I've done hundreds of them, all 5-star reviews, all positive feedback. They're really very activating for your blueprints, your soul blueprint. They help you towards your mission. It's a wonderful thing for the soul. Self-recognition, self-validating. So yeah. Serve the world by being you. Yeah, they want you to be unique. They want you to be you. And they want you to anchor these visions that you have in your mind down onto the earth. Okay? So you're here to serve the world by being yourself. And you're here to encourage other light workers and star seeds. Okay? Ooh, your next card is awesome. We have the Magician in the Mirror. We have the 5th Chakra, Archangel Gabriel. We have the Cornucopia. We have attachment. We have Healer of the Ages. There's an attachment to envy and deceit. Yeah. Okay. This is okay. So if you're ever wondering like why you might attract some like lower frequency energies or people, it's because you're still going through healing and there's attachments that you need to release. So there could be feelings of envy lurking around within your aura. There could be deceit lurking around. There could be goblins lurking around, which is just lower frequency energies. Anything or any person that does not feel of home, you need to cut cords. You need to get rid of these people or energies or thoughts or feelings. And you need to implement your own inner wisdom and really trust that. Trust the timing of things. Know that anything that doesn't feel like home is not for you. It is not of your highest mission or anything that you really want to deal with. So it's really just cutting cords, letting go of attachments, things that you've seen that you know that you're attached to. So with Magician in the Mirror, like you're the magician of your reality, you're manifesting your reality, and you have this power of working with fire and with water, like I'd said from the beginning. So experimenting with these energies and bringing in the balance of the two really help to balance you as well. And you're coming into the understanding that you're an infinite being of creation. You're going to be working with your throat chakra. So lapis lazuli might be really good for you. Also with celestite this month, anything blue is great for the third eye and the throat chakras. And the throat chakra is emphasized here, meaning you need to communicate your truths. If you look, I just noticed these 2 cards. They're both very balanced. This is number 8, which is 44. This is number 6, which is 33. Take those numbers, how they resonate. Maybe Google them and see what messages you're drawn to, because there's messages within those numbers. It's basically the same person, and they have power in their hands. They have power in their crown. They have power throughout all their chakras. And this person's working with fire too. Or they have the fire backing them. They have the light inside. So this person right here is the less evolved person of this. Not meaning that they're less evolved, but this is what they're going into. So right here, they're the magician. They're just starting to work with their manifestation abilities, working with the elements, seeing what works best for them, how to get into balance with these, understanding their own self-reflections and how to transmute these energies and what elements to work with to do so. And then you become evolved, and then you become like Jesus almost, where you're this healer of the ages because you've done the work, you know how to do and work with these energies, and you're coming into this energy. Now, this could be you or them, but I'm feeling like it's for you, whoever's watching this. Someone needs to work with their throat chakra, and then also, and this could be with Archangel Gabriel as well, working with them this month, and then Archangel Uriel with the 7th chakra, which is your crown. Okay, so someone needs to work with perhaps amethyst. Who got amethyst? That was pile number 1. If you want to watch pile number 1 too, there might be some messages in there that resonate for you, but working with amethyst and clearing blockages within your crown and in your throat, allowing your crown to be open so you can channel in the messages from your higher beings and guides, and then also voicing your truth. Maybe you're singers, maybe you're public speakers, maybe you're teachers. You need to like understand that your voice and your channelings hold healing for others. It isn't just in your hands. It's in your crown and it's in your voice. Okay. A lot of you will be coming into this cornucopia of manifestations, but before you can do this, you have to let go of attachments. You have to anchor in this home feeling. You have to know that you're home. Like, you bring the energies of your home, your starseed planet or star system or dimension. You anchor those and bring those here. When you can understand how powerful of a magician and manifestor you are, that brings you victory. But you're doubting yourselves right now because you're just starting to work on these abilities. But don't worry, you will get there. Okay. Watch out for deceitful people. Watch out for goblins. And remember, when you let go of the cords and you cut the cords and let go of these attachments and anyone that doesn't feel of home, you'll be good to go. Okay. And the more that you do this healing, this will also help you. Yeah. Heal the ouch. So doing inner healing and shadow work, healing things. And trusting your spirits of place, okay? So when you call in your guides of the highest light, love, and good for you, you are protected. And they have messages for you that they want to share, but you definitely need to work on your self-healing, I think, first, is what they're saying. And if you need help and assistance with this healing, then call them in. But they want you to do some of this on your own. But if you need them, they're there, they're saying. We have blessed, blessed, blessed. Wow, okay. Let's see this spread. We have 2 blessed cards. How funny is that? 2 separate decks. There's blessed changes coming in. It's time to move on, they're saying. Okay, so there's someone or something that you're leaving behind. Maybe it's a whole mentality. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. These are a common theme of energies that I've been getting for the collective as well. So it's time to let go of the old to welcome in the new. It's like if you have a house full of junk, okay, but you're wanting like all these new things, like they can't fit in your house of junk unless you clear out the junk first. Then the new things can be provided to you. It's just a metaphor. Blessed change. So a major life change brings you great blessings. This is confirmation of that. This is asking you to stop going round and round in your head and become the observer of your thoughts. Stop them before they start. They're saying stop them before they start going round and round in your head, because you are blessed. You are blessed, and you're a very mindful observer. You're going to get into this place where you're so good at observing your thoughts that you just know what to do, and you're receiving messages from your guides and you're observing those, and you just know what to do. You trust your path. This will help bring in your tribe of people. And you're going through a regeneration right now. So like your DNA is upgrading. There's a lot that you're going through. You're healing, you're leaving, changes are coming in. So yeah, a lot of messages just within these cards. I'm going to pull your dragon cards here. Pile 2. You have 3 dragons that you got to work with for this month of December. We have the golden Christed dragon. Remember, we had Christ in your last spread. So this brings you higher love so that you can embody the Christ light. And remember I said he had that light shining within him? So call in the golden Christed dragon. Brings you higher love so that you can embody the Christ light, absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. Huge message. Fire and water dragon, you guys. I cannot make this up, pile 2, even if I wanted to. I don't see these cards. I shuffle them, they fly out, and I stack them in the pile, and I get ready to record, and I hit record, and then I flip them over, and I'm amazed, just like you. I'm a galactic activation portal, so my messages just flow through me, and I'm activating you, just speaking to you, which is really cool. And when you guys speak to me, you're activating me as well. Enables your life to flow with loving force. Ah, I love that. This says prepare for your change and to move forward quickly. Yeah, something's coming in real fast. Expect the unexpected and have fun. Very playful energies here and really working with fire and water. You guys could either be a fire sign or water sign too. And perhaps that's why it's asking you to get a balance on both these energies. We have the Emerald Dragon. So you guys are part of the Emerald Order, I feel. The 144,000, definitely, especially if you're light workers and star seeds. This card brings in, this dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance, you guys. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection and align with the fifth dimensional blueprint. Remember when I said, like, I offer Starseed Origins readings, they help to activate you, to activate your blueprint. This talks about fifth dimensional, this talks about your fifth dimensional blueprint, your cosmic abundance, okay? So yeah, you're getting into balance and you're finding out a lot about yourself, and your guides are really communicating a lot through this reading as well. And I just received an upgrade in a message while just speaking to you. So this reading is really powerful. You guys are really powerful. Clean your space. Didn't I talk about like all that junk in your house? It's just funny. Oh, connect with fire. Oh my God, I cannot make this up, you guys. Ooh, pleasure. Connecting with fire and self-pleasure. Ooh, I love this. Okay. So it's asking you to clean your space, getting rid of clutter. This is also cleaning your body, right? Getting really detoxing through vegetables and greens and things like that. This is also getting rid of any clutter in your house, getting rid of any clutter in your mind, any thoughts that aren't serving you. It's asking you to do some really deep breathing so you can get in touch with your soul and channel from your higher beings of light. Channel in the cosmic alignment and see what messages that brings you with inside of your soul and heart. It's going to activate you. This month is going to be huge. Connect with fire again. So a lot of you haven't done this, and that's because you probably just heard about it within the reading, but some of you have. But it's asking you to really connect with fire. And the orange and the fire, the self-pleasure, your sacral chakra, it's asking you to really get in touch with your own self-pleasure and not to feel shame, like release any shame around this and just see what's activated by you doing this, okay? Let's see. I'm going to pull your tarot. Oh, manifesting. I think manifesting through your sacral too. So while you self-pleasure, you can actually manifest with those energies as well. We have Ace of Cups. Yeah. Filling back up your cup, getting balanced. Yep, you're here to bring in new earth, but you guys are doubting it. It's asking you to set boundaries because we have that in the reverse. So yeah, definitely setting more boundaries for yourself is crucial so that way you can heal and come into alignment. And you will win in the end, okay? You will be balanced in the end after you go through all of this, filling up your cup. You might have a tie to Mother Mary or Mary Magdalene as well. As we have like the Holy Grail here, we have the M. We have peace, we have the 2 white doves, right? The whole world in his hands kind of energy. We have the Jesus cards, the Christ cards. I think you hold a lot of that energy. You're like part of the bloodline here is what I'm getting. Yeah, the alignment of the mind, body, and soul is really coming in, and you guys will win in the end. Just make sure you understand you are here to bring about new earth, and you need to set further boundaries, okay? Fill up your cup first, though. Crystals that they're wanting you guys to work with. Watermelon tourmaline, tanzanite, rhodochrosite, sodalite, ametrine, rubellite, aquamarine. Okay, so watermelon tourmaline, this is stress reduction. Yeah, I think like self-pleasure, and I know I keep saying it, but Self-pleasure really does help stress reduction. So it's advising, like it's coming through really strong here. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Yeah. So it'll be like really good for you and your soul. We have Tanzanite in the reverse. This is ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. And because this is in the reverse, it's like letting you know you still need some healing. And if you've already done healing, it's asking you to open your heart now to new love. But if you haven't, it's asking you to just welcome in more love on a daily basis to yourself and around you, and connect with your crystals and also rainbow light frequencies. Rhodochrosite, be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. Yeah, a reoccurring theme here. Rhodochrosite would be a good crystal for that, for your self-healing. Being gentle with yourself. We have sodalite. This says socialize or join in. So once you do the healing, make healthy and supportive new friendships. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So I see you like coming into your soul tribe and like bringing people together. That's what I see. Or people are just drawn to you once you've like done this inner healing and like understand the strength that you are. We have ametrine, balancing masculine and feminine energies. Remember the fire, the water. The fire is the masculine, the water is the feminine. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. And working with ametrine. We have rubellite in the reverse. This is your passion and purpose. So a lot of you are still coming into your passion and purpose. Again, like I said, I do offer Starseed Origins readings where I do help direct you towards your mission. It's channeled through me. I am the bridger, so I can connect you to what that is. That's under my Etsy shop in the description box below if you're interested. But connecting with your passions, what lights you up, and your purpose is highly crucial this month after you do the healing. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So you've either started to work on your project or you are going to be working on a really big project this month. And then aquamarine. This is actually my birthstone, which is pretty cool. This is your divine life's purpose. Again, in the reverse. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Yeah, trust the signs, trust your inner guidance, work with aquamarine. This will line you up with your divine life's purpose. And don't worry, I'm getting into the romantic cards, but we still have some more cards to go here. Okay, so this is asking you to consult a nutritionist. I turn my eating over to you, Archangel Raphael, and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. Reoccurring theme here. Alternative medicine. Really, you guys are investing in your health. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. Improving health. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for your comforting reassurance about this situation. So your health is improving here. There's divine intervention here. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with name of person in need and for helping with describe the situation. I have faith in divine intervention and I fully accept your guidance now. So this might be a good prayer for you and anyone that's in need. Any person, you know, that's not doing so well health-wise. If this is you, don't worry, there is divine intervention here and this is going to improve. There might be some things that you need to do and implement, like a nutritionist, some alternative medicine, investing in the health more, but there is divine intervention at play, okay? And we have sunlight. This is saying, Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunshine in safe and healthy ways. Okay, so getting enough vitamin D, getting outside, connecting with earth, getting enough sunshine. These are Archangel Michael cards for you, pile 2. And like I said, remember that I'm getting into the love cards and they're here too. We have self-respect. So dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people. I love that. Focus upon your divine and perfect health. Again here. God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. Yes. Trust what you are given when it comes to your health. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. So if there's a person that you've been asking about, they are trustworthy. Thank you for helping me have faith so I could open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. Yeah, and trusting your own intuition too. It's saying go forward fearlessly. Thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Yeah, lots of emphasis on the purpose this month. Let go of fear now in the reverse. So Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Yeah, you guys need to feel deserving in yourself so you can receive the guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. Yeah, you're letting go of these. Even though you don't believe you are, it's happening in the process of you watching this. Okay, Archangel Michael's sword here, he's cutting through the crap. He's igniting your third eye. He's delivering codes of love and light to you. Okay? Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Okay? A lot of you are feeling a lot of guilt and shame. Being a little too hard on yourselves here. I ask that you help me to let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Beautiful prayers and messages for you guys. Let's see these love cards. And then we'll get into the romance angels. Ask for help in the reverse again. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So allowing yourself to receive is a huge thing. So ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support from people, from your guides. We have romance in the reverse. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So I'm feeling like a lot of you really need to love yourself before this person can really come in. Like I feel like they've come in, but I feel like you guys can't have union until you love yourself and connect with the earth. Like you guys need to love yourself and connect with the earth. And then it's like, boom, this just rushes in. This is the union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. Yeah, there's a huge love connection here. It defies all laws and rationality, really. We have new love and true love as well. And love who you are. Yeah, okay, in the reverse. So new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So someone's coming in to help you grow. Someone's here to help you expand and to help you towards your work prospects as well. They might even become your work partner because a lot of times with the divine unions, they're here to manifest the mission with you. You both have the mission as one flame together. One flame together. True love. This love is once in a lifetime. Wow. This is powerful, pile number 2. And of course, you guys had the heart. Like, I can't make this crap up, you know? Love who you are in the reverse. Yeah, this is asking you to really love yourself. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of wonderful things your life has to offer. Okay? So really trusting that. Honoring that. And they're drawing me to this Earth and Fire Dragon card. This says, works with you to clear the 5th dimensional ley lines. Okay, so this would be another great dragon to work with and really connecting to the symbolism of Earth. This could be hieroglyphs, petroglyphs, ancient symbols might be flowing through to you. Working with Earth elements and fire elements and working with this Earth and Fire Dragon this month, yeah. It's helping you to clear 5th dimensional ley lines. It's time for service, for you for going into your purpose, being of service. And when you give, you receive another message. But make sure you're bringing balance to this. Like, don't be over giving. You have to receive too, okay? So let's pull your Romance Angels cards. Release your ex and getting to know each other. So release your ex. Your time has come to clear your energy. So this could be clearing thoughts, clearing self-limiting beliefs, sabotage behaviors, and this could be literally clearing an ex, a person, cutting cords with someone that was negative or detrimental to you or your health. The time has come to clear your energy. And you're still getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so you need to learn how to trust yourself, trust your guides, trust this person. And as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will really deepen here. We have the Magician card again. Oh my God, you guys. So either you or them are a very powerful manifestor, powerful magician. You don't take crap. You know you're powerful and you're coming into this power. Here's the chalice here and the fire here. So water and fire again. Yeah, very powerful, holding both the masculine and feminine energies balanced. Working with Lemurians, they're saying a Lemurian wand or Lemurian crystals would be very beneficial for you too. Third party feeling, I'm here, getting here, like feeling. Or there may be a choice that has to be made. Like I said, that release your ex card. This may be either you or them having to release their ex. There's 3 people here in this card. I feel like this person, like divine masculine or feminine, they're very attractive. Their aura is very attractive as well. So they might bring in a lot of, people that are interested in connecting with them, especially being a light worker or a starseed. But there needs to not be envy and jealousy. Just know that this person that we're referring to, this is how they look at you. Like, they are just so attracted to you. They just want you. They choose you. And look, they're, again, feeding you water, and you're ignited by fires. Lots of fire and water energy here. And it's a very passionate, very sexual connection that you two have. And this is telepathic too. It's not just 3D. Imagine when you come together in the 3D, because 5D, you guys are already like this. So yeah. And then we have your activation cards here to complete your reading. Oh no, I lied. We have activation cards, but then I'm going to pull signs and messages too. This one's really long because you guys had like a ton of cards. It's okay though. So these are the Wizard Azanon cards from the Starseed Oracle. He has a YouTube channel, which I'll have linked below, where you can literally go to his channel, find these cards, which coincide with activations. Not all of them do, but most of them do. And they have short videos with DNA activations that are just like a minute or 2 long that you can watch and help yourself activate further. These are the ones that you're needing. So it's very powerful. We have Star Body Matrix. This is multidimensional. This is consciousness. This is holographic information. Wow. So you're receiving a lot of like cosmic information. Understanding your multidimensionality, your consciousness is expanding, and you're just receiving a lot of spiritual information. This is dimensional planes of perception number 2, and he has this on his channel marked as dimensional planes 1 through 9. So you can find number 2. This is portals, possibilities, options. So you're going to be understanding how to work with portals. You're going to be understanding how expansive you are and how many options you have and how many different possibilities there are in the universe and higher timelines. This one is my absolute favorite. This is the Chamber of Regeneration. So you guys are going through a huge regeneration here, a huge healing. It has to do with creation and birthing creations. And yeah, this has a lot of like rainbow energy to it as well, which is why it's one of my favorites. It balances all the chakras. But this is the Chamber of Regeneration. This is creation. This is multiplication and growth. So you guys might be coming together in divine union, having children. This could be you guys just anchoring your creations into this earthly plane from the higher dimensional awarenesses and channelings. So we have dimensional planes of perception number 5. This is spiritual strength. This is your virtue and valor. Okay, valor. Spiritual strength, virtue and valor, really coming into your own. This is cellular light in the reverse. You guys aren't like understanding that you're receiving cellular upgrades, but you are, or you're not believing it, but you are. This is bioluminescence. This is your self-illumination. Remember with the Jesus card, how he's lit up from the inside out. And this is also simplicity. So bringing back simplicity to your life through your light. Helping to explain things to others, starseeds and light workers through your light in a simple way, in a way that they'll understand it. Temple of the Moon Goddess, and we do have that new moon coming. This is emotional transparency. So once you heal inside, you're not afraid to show your emotional side. You can be transparent. This is nurturance, giving yourself a lot of nurturance in the other person. This is allowing yourself to have grace as well. We have Chamber of Initiation. So yes, this is definitely an initiation. This is why you guys have so many cards. This is spiritual gifts, right? Going into your purpose. This is self-mastery. This is enchantment with the Magician. You had like 3 of those Magician cards in your manifestations. And this is also secrets coming to light. And I think this is more spiritual secrets, like things that you didn't know about that you're going to be discovering from your beings of light. And then this is a seal of individuality. This is like your own thumbprint, your own individual unique signature. This is you being authentic, your authenticity, your uniqueness, and your integration, right? So you're integrating a lot of light. You're integrating a lot of DNA and cellular upgrades and codes. I will provide an information for you guys too, pile number 2, that you guys can listen to help you with all this information received. So signs, we're going to do signs, and then we're going to do messages that your twin flame has for you. So your twin flame could be a Leo or fire sign, an Aries fire sign, a Taurus earth sign, a Capricorn earth sign. We have Aries again, fire. So double emphasis on the Aries, and master number 11 here we have. We also have 10 completion, 5 change, and 2, which is a twin flame number, and 11 is a twin flame number. And then we also have Gemini, air. So we have Leo, Capricorn, 2 Aries, a Taurus, and a Gemini. Now, these don't have to be the signs, but these are the ones that I pulled for pile 2. So take what resonates, the sign. You already know the sign, so if it's not in there, don't be like, oh, that's not the... No, it probably is the person that you're thinking about, so don't be discouraged. This person is your soulmate. This person is your soulmate. So this person says, I've waited lifetimes for you. So you could be feeling like this, or this is the message they want to communicate to you. They trust you. I trust you. I need to let go for now. So maybe this person's doing healing too. And that's why they need to let go, because they see you. They know you're their soulmate, but they want to be the best version of themselves for you. They can't think straight. Yeah, you've really made a mark on them, and they can't think straight. Everything you do is sexy to me. Yeah, there's a lot of sexual energy here. I'm feeling like a lot of telepathic unions and meeting up and communicating that telepathically from your 5D avatars. Yeah, everything you do is sexy to me. You drive me crazy. You drive this person crazy. They don't know where to go next. I think they just can't think straight because you've just made such a mark. Like, they can't think straight. They don't know where to go next. We are each other's destiny. They do know, however, that you're each other's destiny. There's child healing going on, or traumas that they're healing at this time, you or that person, or perhaps both. They're working on themselves. Yeah, working on myself to work towards you. Okay? Know this. And they love you. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. We have the I love you card. And we have the Celestite heart. Lots of love here. There's a lot of love. And that's why you guys know what to do in order to reunite. Oh man, we got through it all. All right, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If these messages resonated with you, I would love to hear how they resonated. Leave me a comment below. Give this video a like. It really helps me out a lot. And please do consider subscribing. There's going to be tons more readings like this to come. I would love to have you. Love to meet you. Great soul family here. Great community. And yeah, when you subscribe, it really helps me out and helps my channel out. And definitely hit that bell so you can see when I upload more videos. Thank you so much. I love you so incredibly much. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.